Hello, everyone. Welcome back to school. I hope you are all staying safe and enjoying these first few days back. My name is Miss Hammond, and I am the library student teacher for the first part of the school year. I'm working with Mrs. Chang, who's a library media specialist at Ipswich Middle High School. She asked me to create this little mini library orientation for sixth graders so we can teach you how to use the library catalog and the library website, and for you to learn a little more about the library. So let's begin. First of all, where is the library and when is it open? The location of the library is on the second floor of the Ipswich Middle High School. You might have visited before. If not, we're on the second floor, and our library hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We are open at the same time on those days, 7:45 to 2:30. On Wednesdays, we are closed, but Mrs. Chang and I are available via Zoom from 7:45 to 2:30. So even though we aren't physically in the library, we are virtually in the library, are virtually available for you to ask us questions about research or books or anything like that. We are also virtually available on the other days as well. Just send us an email, let us know that you would like to meet via Zoom or whatever platform you use, and we can meet with you. So who works in the library? Kind of went over this a little bit already. Mrs. Chang is the library media specialist at the school. She's worked there for 5 years now, and she has lots of experience in libraries. Her email is right here. This is probably the easiest way to contact her. And again, Zoom hours are on Wednesday. She is there every other day except Wednesdays. And then this is me, Miss Hammond, library student teacher. This is my email if you need to contact me. I am only at the library on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but again, I am available virtually on Wednesdays. A little side note here, you can see I'm holding a book. It's the book How to Be a Good Creature by Cy Montgomery. This is one of the the summer reading books for the 7th and 8th graders this year. And Cy Montgomery, the author of this book, will be visiting us virtually on October 26th to do a little author presentation and talk about her books and writing with us. So if you're interested in attending that or want to learn more information about it, just send me or Mrs. Chang an email and we can give you more information. So to get back on track, the library catalog, that's going to be our main focus in this video. So the library catalog is accessible through our library website, and I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of how we get to the library website later on in this video. But I just wanted to show you where you find the library catalog tab on our website, which is right here. You just click on that and that will bring you to the catalog. So the previous catalog I showed you is for the print books, and then we also have an ebook catalog, and we have a very large collection of ebooks because we use the Massachusetts Library System Commonwealth ebook collection, and these books are available to us through the Sora app. So if you click on the ebook catalog tab, you can view our page about ebooks, scroll all the way down and click on the Sora app, and that will take you to the Sora login where you log in with your Ipswich credentials, and then you have access to all these ebooks and audiobooks. And again, I'm going to show you that process later on in the video. So book checkout is a little different this year. Instead of coming in, browsing for books, touching all the books, we have a different process this year because of that. We ask that you fill out this book request checkout form that is available on our library homepage. I will show you this form later on again in the video, but basically the process is you would fill this form out, write down the titles of books that you want to check out, your name, your grade, and then what we will do is put gloves on, get the books from the shelves, put your books in a paper bag, write your name and grade on the paper bag, and deliver that to your pod, so the 6th grade pod. In this form, you can also write out what kind of book you're looking for. So if you don't know a title of a book, but you want a recommendation from us, you can give us some genres that you are interested in, like historical fiction, fantasy. You could write a name of a book that you like and you want to find something similar. And then we can choose some books for you, put them, again, paper bag, and deliver them to you. So we can find some books that you might like. So you might be wondering what happens to the books when you bring them back. So we would check them in, and then we would put the books into book quarantine. So these books will stay in these bins right here for 4 days or more if need be, and they will stay there so that they can just quarantine. And then once out of quarantine, Mrs. Chang and I will put on gloves, and we will return the books to the shelves so that they can be checked out once again. Now the big question, how do we get to the library website? So now I'm going to exit out of this presentation, and I'm going to show you how you would get to the library website. So I'm going to open up a new tab. And I'm going to go to Google, here at Google. And I am just going to search Ipswich Middle School. That's all you have to search. And it's usually, for me at least, the top return. Click on that. And up here, you have all these choices, but I want the library, so I click on library. And this takes me to the library homepage. And here we are. So as you can see, here is the checkout request form that I mentioned a few minutes before, front and center. Then we also have our mission statement, library hours that need to be updated, website of interest, social media, our important guidelines and policies, fun stuff. But what we're really looking at today is the library catalog. So we would click on the library catalog. And again, this is for print books in our collection. So it's going to take you to the Destiny Quest, and that is our catalog. Over here, you'll see our top 10 books. These are books that are frequently checked out. We don't have a lot right now because it is the beginning of the school year, so hopefully we will have a lot more books here soon. Then over here, we have new arrivals. These are books that we just cataloged, added to the collection, never have been checked out yet. So that's what these are, if you are interested in those. So then up here, you can search for a book. So if you have a book in mind, for example, I'm going to search The Selection, a popular series that usually goes out many times. So all the books come out. I'm looking for this one. So as you can see, there's this out in the red in the top right corner. That means, unfortunately, the book is checked out, so I can't request that book. I could possibly request to be put on hold when it is returned, so that I can get it immediately upon its return, after it's been quarantined, of course. But from this, you know it's out, so you won't be getting it right away. This book, however, The Selection Stories, which is a short story compilation, is in. We know from the green and the in. So that is available for checkout, and we could use this we could check this book out and use the Google form with this book. But maybe I really am interested in the selection. If you click on the book or any book, it'll come up with more information about it. So it'll give you a little description about the book, what it's about. It'll give you the call number, which is helpful to us librarians because we will be finding the books for you. And then it'll also give you information like the publisher, the year it was published, page number, target audience, stuff like that. And then again, 0 out of 1 available, so that means it's out. Something else, another feature that's important to note is this box over here, the You May Also Like box. So whenever you look at the title details of a book, it will give you this box as well, and it'll give you recommendations of other books that you might like because you're looking at this book. So if I click on, for example, Cinder, Cinder is checked out too. But this is another book that Destiny thinks I would be interested in because I was looking at the selection and I was interested in the selection. Now, Ferris is another recommendation. It's in the Cinder series, but it's short stories. This one is in, so we could request this book for book checkout in the book checkout form. Now, if I wanted to check this book out, I would go back to the library homepage here, and the book checkout form is right here. Click on this. And then Mrs. Shang has written very detailed instructions of how you fill out this form. Again, you do your school email address, full name, first and last, select your grade, and list your titles here. You can request up to 3 books and have 3 books checked out at a time. And then we also have a box with just asking if there's anything else we can help you with and if you have any book recommendations for us to add to the collection. So if you had a specific book in mind and we didn't have it, you could write that title here and we can possibly add it to our collection. And again, like I mentioned before, if you don't know what book you want, but you know what kind of book you want, you can describe that book to us in this box and just say what kind of genre you're looking for, what kind of, if it's fiction, if it's nonfiction, just give us some details about what you're looking for and we can find some books and put them aside for you and check them out to you. So now I just want to go over the ebook catalog. So that's right next to the library catalog that we were just looking at. I'm going to click on the ebook catalog. And it'll bring us to the ebook catalog page. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the Sora app. Click on that. I'm already logged in, but I'm just going to log out to show you what it's like. So for the first time users of this app, for you guys, it's going to look like this when you first try to log on. So you will select the Ipswich Town schools right here. You will click This is my school. Then you will sign into your school and click on this drop-down menu, select your school, go all the way down to Ipswich Middle High School, and then you will enter your username and password. And this username and password is the same username and password you use for logging into your Chromebook and your anything else. It's just your credentials that you use. So mine would be, oops. So once logged in, it'll take you to this, the Massachusetts Library System Commonwealth ebook collection. You can search for a book up here, or you can look at the most popular books. These are the top 10 books that are checked out. Again, these are ebooks and audiobooks. You can also look at popular subjects, new audiobooks, what's available to check out, new ebooks, most popular, next great read. There's just so many books in this collection that are available to you. It's a really great resource to use. So for example, if I was interested in the audiobook of The Hate You Give, it would bring me to this page. And it's checked out right now because it says place hold. So I would click this button to place my hold, and eventually I probably would get an email with a notification of the book saying that the book is available and that I can check it out. Now, if a book is available, we go to available now, it would say borrow. So I found the selection. Because I couldn't find the selection in our print catalog, I found it here in our ebook catalog. So this is why this is a great resource, because if we don't have a book in our print collection and we can't order it right away, you should search for it in our ebook collection or audiobook if you want it as an audiobook, and they might have it for you. So you would just borrow this book, and they immediately give you the book to read, and you can read. I'm reading, this is on a computer, but you can also listen and read these books on a tablet or iPad or an iPhone or an Android phone. It's just a really great resource to have. So that is that. Go back to the So if you have any other questions for me or Mrs. Chang, we are always here to help. You can email us, you can Zoom with us, you can visit us in the library if you're able to. We hope you enjoyed this library orientation, and thank you for listening.